Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your November astrology. And what a month we've got. Finally, the energies are lifting. And there should be a little bit more of internal calm. We have Mercury going direct on election day. We have the great Jupiter and Pluto conjunction, which none of us are going to experience this exact same conjunction in this format ever again for the rest of our lives. Some of us may say, thank the goddess for that. But anyway, it's about transformation and change. It's about the evolution of our spirit, the evolution and emancipation of our spirit from something that needed drastic change. And drastic change has been happening to all of us individually and globally since April. And this is the final push forward. It's going to be pretty intense. And it's also a time where we do need to protect ourselves because everything is exaggerated around that time. So everything is spreading, everything is growing, everything is transforming. So keep yourself safe and focus on what it is that you want to increase in your life. And on another positive note, I am delighted to say that Mars, the planet of action, passion, energy, our driving force, has been going retrograde for some time now. And it has been very draining for all of us. Now we can feel stoked again. Our passion and our mojo, it is relaunched as Mars goes direct. Here's your November astrology. Aquarius, my visionary friends, this month holds a whole load of potent magic for you. If you've been doubting that there was a purpose to your existence, if you've been doubting that the cosmos had your back, fingers crossed this month, all is revealed. There's magic, there's mystery, there's a whole new reveal of the truth of your life. This Jupiter and Pluto conjunction that started in April and has now built up to this crescendo of energy, look out for some strange coincidence. Did you have a strange coincidence in April? Let me know in the comments. Was there something revealed to you this year that was shocking and surprising? You're being flung into the next phase of spiritual growth and you're opening up to the magic of the universe. I would imagine that something magical happens to you around the time of that Jupiter and Pluto conjunction, but it's showing you and telling you to trust your instincts and your intuition. And it's almost like you've woken up and you realize that the world isn't just, this material plane, that there are other things that go on. There is magic and mystery and karma and all sorts wrapped up in your life that you weren't aware of. And it's as if you've stepped into a different world where magic exists. And I would reckon in November you will experience some kind of enlightenment that you're not necessarily anticipating. Now, Mercury is going direct, making you feel free. You may have felt very contained and that you couldn't do the things that you wanted to do and you couldn't explore. Perhaps you were studying something and it got put on hold. Perhaps you were planning to travel and it was all cocked up. All of that gets a lot easier now. And you're also diving deep into your power. When Venus opposes Mars, there might be a passionate conversation about your future, about where you're going, about how you're growing and exploring and expanding. Some of you will have joyful conversations about that, which really link you to someone and you realize you're on the same track. Others may feel frustrated and feel that there's someone in your life holding you back and it could end up being an argument. But ultimately you need to be free. You don't judge other people for their freedom, but you need to be able to be the visionary you are. You cannot be controlled or contained by other people. It doesn't work for you. You don't flow and function when somebody's trying to stop you doing what you want. Now, Mercury then goes into your career zone and you've got your visionary hat on again when it comes to your career. You have brilliant ideas. In fact, often the problem for you is you're ahead of your time. So you have an idea 5 years before the rest of the world cottons on. And that can be in a big way or in a small way, but it's frustrating for you because you're one step ahead. Right now, though, you should be in the slipstream of trying to persuade people, look at this way of looking at things. It's different, but it's going to work. So you're very persuasive when it comes to your career this month. Also, Mars is going direct. You may have felt as if you couldn't you had no passion or energy to express your ideas, and you weren't flowing in the normal way. With Mars going direct, you've got a lot to say. Possibly you might even get a bit argumentative, to be honest with you, but your ideas are flowing again. Your desire to communicate is flowing again. Your desire to your thinking is very important to you because you're an air sign. And visualizing the future is back on full force. There's also a new moon, which is sextile Jupiter and Pluto in your career zone. So basically, there's a lot going on connected to your career cosmically this month, and potentially a very big change and positive change coming to you when it comes to your career. Venus is shifting signs and going in your career zone. That's really good for money as well, because Venus isn't just about love. Everybody says, oh, Venus, she's the planet of love. She is the planet of love, but she's also the planet of abundance. So having her in your career zone is fantastic news, because it attracts, you're attracting positive energy when it comes to your career. Neptune is also going direct, which means that you can start to, again, be the visionary about what you want to attract. And you're quite into feeling stable and secure. Part of you needs that on a spiritual level, but you're able to do it in your way. It's not like, it doesn't necessarily involve, you know, a 9-to-5 job, for instance. You might find a way of making money that is on your terms. The end of this month, we have the full moon in Gemini, and it's an eclipse. You may have a peak experience of sensuality, a connection with someone that just feels so intense. But don't forget, it's a lunar eclipse. Whatever we experience in that moment of the full moon, the reveal of the truth comes within a couple of weeks. So you may get lost in the ecstasy. You may come up with an amazing creative idea. Your joy, the potential is to have a peak experience of joy on that full moon, but don't lose your head. Let's see what the tarot have to say, my darling Aquarius. But this month, very, very good when it comes to your career. And it's about you being yourself, finding yourself, expressing yourself, and trusting your visionary way, not letting other people say, oh, you can't do it like that. Do it your way. Okay, let's have a little look. The Hierophant. So yeah, that's the card of the career. So that backs up the astrology. You know, there's a lot of talks connected to your career or study this month, and there's a shift. You may have felt that you've been holding back. You may have felt blocked. You may have felt that the financial flow wasn't flowing through you. That is going to shift this month, the Four of Pentacles. And then you've got the Chariot. It will suddenly take off. You might be thinking when you're listening to this, well, it ain't happening. And then boom, the Chariot, the energy goes forward really quickly. And what do I say about the Chariot? Our thoughts and our beliefs create the flow of energy in the direction of that Chariot. Yeah, don't be defensive. Allow the flow to happen. Just because, I mean, you have been through a bloody tough time, but now it's shifting. The energy is ready to break free. So get on that Chariot and ride to your dreams, baby. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sending you so much love. Do come visit me on michelleknight.com, where you can get free compatibility chart, free birth chart, free Celtic Cross, free Audible Celtic Cross. I am sending you so much love. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics, and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, you know, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, you know, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, what they're looking for, specifics. So surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2-3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup, and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.